YouTube, what's up? It's the Awesomerest one here, and I am back with another Call of Duty gameplay, and this time I'm bringing you Call of Duty World War II, the brand new game from the Call of Duty franchise, coming out to you all on November 3rd, 2017, just a few short months away. But I have a gameplay, my very first gameplay of World War II, as part of the beta this past weekend. I was not a PlayStation player, so I was not able to participate the weekend before, but I did play a fair amount on Thursday and Friday, and this is the result. This is my very first game. I had really no expectations. I've been a little more out of the loop on the Call of Duty news this year around, just because there's so much speculation in advance, and I get too hyped up and then I have to wait. But this turned out to be an even bigger tease because I had so much fun on this game over the course of really just a day and a half. I went out of town, wasn't able to play Xbox Saturday or Sunday, so really just a day and a half maybe worth of playtime, and I had so much fun. I'm so sad it's over and that I have to wait. But I did go ahead and select a Airborne, I think it's Airborne class, and went with the grease gun for my very first game. This map, this was not new this weekend. That was Aachen, I think, was the new map released this past weekend for everyone. But this wasn't a new one. This is something that people were pretty familiar with from the week before, and I liked it a lot. To me, this map has a lot of Black Ops 3 features to it, if that makes sense. I really could just see us jetpacking around on this map. Not that I would ever want to go back to jetpacking around, but I just really like the graphics, the layout, the detail. A lot better than Infinite Warfare, where everything was kind of just weird futuristic metal walls on all sides. Not really any detail. I mean, I know some maps did, but overall, this is much more detailed, much more pleasing to the eye. As I call in the UAV, something that is a staple in every Call of Duty game. They're kind of funny on this game. If I don't do it at all here, but if you ever look up at the sky, the UAVs are huge. They're really just big planes circling around over the map, and they're actually kind of easy to shoot down. Definitely easy to locate. I know in previous games, sometimes, especially on maps with a lot of tree cover, it was a nightmare just to find them. As I do get the glide bomb right here, I'm on a nice little tear, and then I get this artillery barrage. I think it's what it's called. I think I make a pretty good play on this guy here. Really think he should have died. I don't know, but I do get killed in the streak. I believe I'm 7-1 at that point right there, and I try to call in this artillery barrage. Not really sure how to use it. Figured it works like most games, calling in airstrikes and that sort of thing. Put it where they should be, and I did get a kill. The hip fire on this game seems to be pretty solid. This grease gun is an amazing gun. I think most people would argue that the PPSH submachine gun, try and say that 3 times fast, is probably the best gun in the game, and it is fantastic. It can be a little weak, and I kind of think that it might have been nerfed a little bit by this beta this past weekend, and maybe most of what I heard about the PPSH was before. It did seem like the first couple times I used the PPSH this weekend, it was better than the last few times I used it over the weekend. But, we'll figure it out. There's going to be a lot more guns, a lot more patches. It's really too hard to tell what the real game is going to feel like in that aspect. But I did really enjoy this grease gun. I tried it out with rapid fire later on, and really I think I liked it better the way I'm using it right here. I get sniped right here. Speaking of which, I wish I had recorded a video of me sniping. I don't think I ever did. I think this is going to be my favorite game to ever snipe on. It just feels so smooth. The controls feel perfect. I love the look of it. I don't know if there's aim assist or anything on this game, but it was a blast. I had so much fun. You did see me use the glide bomb a second ago. Kind of just another take on the Predator missile, different controls. It looks amazing aesthetically, and really the way it feels as you guide the glide bomb down. It feels nice. Really fun score streak to use, but kind of nothing new. Really just looks a little different and feels a little different with the controls. But really something that is a classic Call of Duty feature, something that we're all used to, a way to get a look at the map and see where all the bad guys are for call-outs. I imagine it'll be very useful for search and destroy, which they did not have in the beta. Definitely look forward to playing some search and destroy on this game. I think this is going to be a great competitive gameplay Call of Duty. I really look forward to game battles and UMG matches with my friends. We're really big into that, and I think it's going to play really, really well on this game. I really look forward to it. Really just sad that we have to wait so long. It's currently September 5th, so we'll have just under 2 months until the game releases, as I get my second glide bomb of the game. And I do pull out a sniper rifle. I seriously just totally forgot that I did pull out a sniper. It looks like I pick up 1 kill, so that was nice. Speaking of which, the obituary feed, or the kill feed in the bottom left, I like the idea of the colors. Adds a different look to the game that I think is new and fresh, but at times it can be really hard to read. I think it's a lot easier to read in game, but when I watch people's videos on YouTube, sometimes it can be hard to read the names. But I do have a pretty good game. A lot of kills, not a lot of deaths. That's what you want. This is new right here. It's not the last play, but what they deem to be the best play. Usually just a triple kill of some sort. Lots of quick scopes, but a lot of fun. Great game. I had a blast this weekend. Can't wait for the new one. I hope you tune in for the real release of the game in November. I might be around posting some competitive gameplays from Infinite Warfare. Maybe I'll play a little more Modern Warfare Remastered in the coming months. School's back in session, so I want to play video games again, of course, because those two things go together. I tend to take summers off from video games. That doesn't really make sense, but I get outside, I golf, I do those things, but do have a job, do have law school. Maybe I'll fit it in. Just let me know if you've enjoyed the video, and tune back in next week. I'll catch y'all later.